Hi and welcome back to all you wonderful Taurians. Thank you so much for returning to Centered Tarot for your weekly read. We're doing the readings today from the 1st until the 7th of June 2025. Yes, we are 6 months into the year already. It has gone so very, very quickly. We're going to start off this reading a little bit differently now. We're going to start off with a card from the Angel Tarot. Then we're going to get a 5-card spread for you guys from the Arcanum Tarot deck. And then we're going to finish off with the Gateway Oracle. So let's see how this all comes together for you guys. Okay, so we have, the Emperor. Organization and logic, structure and discipline and leadership. So there's something here that you're going to be in charge of, or you're going to be the main focus. You're going to maybe be learning something. Structure and discipline and leadership. So you're going to be looking after, or you may get some sort of promotion coming through. The Emperor is the person that is going to be looking after, in charge of. So really interesting card. So let's have a look and see. We'll pop this over here so we can keep it in the reading, so we can just check that you can still see that. Okay, so that's going to be the focus here on your reading. So we have the Arcanum Tarot, and we'll do a 5-card spread. So from the 1st until the 7th, so on the 5th of June, we have Venus in Taurus, and this is in your first house. Very interesting. This is all about you. This is about you. In some way, you may be wanting to, let's have a look, we've got Page of Swords. You may want to be, you're focusing on yourself. This may be thinking about and beautifying yourself in some way. Venus in Taurus, in your sign, in your first house. This is all about really focusing on you. Maybe you're wanting to, go to that gym on a regular basis. Maybe you're looking at your diet. Somehow you're wanting to improve yourself in some way. Go out and buy that new dress. Really change up your style at some stage, or, really focusing on your diet. Maybe you're wanting to, go out and really focus on some sort of fitness exercise. So anything that is going to improve you as a person, as you move forward. So something you're going to, change something about yourself. This is about you focusing with Venus, beautifying yourself, focusing on improving yourself in some way. So the Emperor, again, this is really interesting. Opportunities coming through for you guys. And with the Page of Swords, there may be something that you're really thinking about changing or moving forward with. And it could be this Emperor card, having the opportunity now to go for that, job that you've always wanted to go for. But in that process, you're also, going and getting new clothes and, changing something about your appearance, or like I said, getting into some sort of, new fitness, weekly fitness regime or something like that. Second card we have is the Fool card. So again, this is brand new beginnings. The Knight of Pentacles. Well, there you go. Something is coming in financially. And it's interesting because the Knight of Pentacles is slow and steady, but long term. So there's something here about focusing on something or starting something new with this Page of Swords that you're really wanting to keep as your stability. Something here, financial stability. The 5 of Wands. And one more card. Okay. One more card and see how this all, I'm going to grab this one. We have the Nine of Wands. Okay. So in this reading, we've got the Page of Swords, the Fool, starting something new. This is going to give you some sort of, or you're focusing on some sort of financial stability. Five of Wands and the Knight of Wands. This is almost like a, complete opposite to what is going on here. So maybe there's having Venus in your sign, in your first house. Maybe this is all about you really thinking and moving in one sort of direction. You have this Fool card, which is new beginnings, starting off really something new. And this could have something to do with this Emperor card, something to do with, having the opportunity to start a new business, having to do, starting a new job, anything that you're going to be in charge of. Also, it could be that you're in charge of something financial that you're wanting to have a lot of stability about. And with these two cards, the Five of Wands and the Nine of Wands, it's almost like you are really having differences of opinions. And we're sort of in that time also that we're, in that Gemini time in June as well. So coming through with that Gemini influence. So there's lots of, communication, negotiation, changes, interviews. So lots of talking, lots of, collaboration, agreements, maybe, sorting things out. Also not feeling that you're not feeling so trapped. So you need to really focus on this Fool card, because there's something here and something that is going to give you more stability. And maybe this is the opportunity here, being in charge of your finances, being in charge of a new position, being in charge of something here that you really, really want to focus on. But it's almost like you have to negotiate. You need to communicate. You maybe have to have meetings, prove that, yes, I can do this job. Or, you need to negotiate the decision that you're starting off with. Because someone here, there may be people that have differences of opinions. So something here that you need to stand up for, that you need to focus on, because ultimately you're going to be the one that is going to be in charge of whatever this situation is. And again, having this Venus in your sign, in Taurus, in your first house, you're going to feel more confident. You're going to feel that you are on the level that you need to be on to conquer almost whatever this newness is here. But you need to almost, communicate whatever you're thinking, because this is what you're thinking. Whatever you're thinking to bring forward, you need to communicate, and you need to focus on this stability moving forward. So whatever this is, like I said, it could be a job, it could be, in charge of something financial, something that you're wanting to grow, opportunities for you to, manifest something, new job, something that is going to, give you that stability long term. So very interesting cards. Let's have a look and see what we have with the Gateway Oracle and see how this all pans out for you guys. Again, this is a, new sort of different reading for us. And, let me know if you enjoy it. A little bit more detail, different aspects, difference of opinions, sharing yourself. I am incredibly generous. I am an incredibly generous being. So this is, again, sharing yourself, opening up, communicating, whatever this opportunity or whatever decisions that you're thinking about. Now is the time possibly that you're needing to share or show your initiative in some way for this to grow, to keep this stable, to keep you feeling that this newness about this Fool card, sharing of yourself. So being generous enough to show your difference of opinions, being able to put forward something that is going to give you that stability here. A beautiful card reading for you guys. Again, if this reading doesn't resonate, please leave it for somebody else. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. Again, Let me know if you enjoy this reading, and I will see you all next week. Bye for now.